He is the Democrats' Trump. A lot of people don't like that it's true. A lot of people don't love the approach that he takes, which is this sort of, I'm going to try to fight. I'm going to be like him. I'm going to troll online and whatnot, but I'm not actually going to do it. I'm going to get my interns to do it. He is a lazy man's Trump. He does not put in the effort the way that Trump does. Trump, whether you love him or hate him, you have to give him the credit that he really sits on that toilet, and he does not get some intern to write his mean bullshit tweets for him. He writes them himself most of the time. Sometimes he'll just sometimes there will be a report, like a person that he gets, a poor fucking assistant sitting outside of the door while he lets it loose on the toilet, and he's like, transcribe this. It's very Lyndon Baines Johnson, where he used to have meetings on the toilet, and it's not unfamiliar for territory for presidents to make people uncomfortable with their bodies while they're in meetings. That's kind of a typical territory for these guys. So he was pressed on why he has failed to release his personal tax returns. Not Trump, the governor of California, Gavin Newsom. And of course, he did the whataboutism. He did where's Trump's tax returns? Why are you asking for my tax returns? Why are you expecting me to, when the president of the United States doesn't even bother? So he is not going the direction of there are standards to be upheld. He is going, the standards are put into question due to the fact that we are in unprecedented times. Very, I'm going to use the situation where people are scared of freedom of speech to being taken away. People are scared of their rights being stripped away from them. And I'm going to take this as an opportunity to just kind of skirt through the lines, make people see what they want to see. He's an illusionist. He's nothing more. A deeply talented illusionist, but he is nothing more than an illusionist. Let's see this man perform a magic trick for us right in front of us.
I already have. You've had 20 years of my taxes, yes. I know you love taxes. Donald Trump, when's he releasing it?
Are you saying it's so different from Trump?
Well, I am, because that's why I've released all my taxes for decades, and you will have all those new tax returns, because I have no reason why you haven't gotten them already, so I have no problem.
What else can you provide on the FBI federal investigations into you, your wife, your staff?
Not much more than has already been provided. This is purely political. You've seen some of the reporting. I'm not sure. Maybe you guys have reported it as well. People have stated pretty clearly they were directed to find something.
Have more people been contacted in your circle?
To find something.
What?
Just directed. Find something. It says everything you need to know about the United States of America in Donald Trump. And so we continue to, maintain vigilance as it relates to the just weaponization by the Department of Justice and other power ministries under the Trump administration. And a lot has been reported, and I don't have much more to add except it's pretty disgraceful.
Okay, wait a minute. So listen, they're just highlighting the fact that you have not publicly filed an updated tax return since early 2022. The issue is becoming it's a growing political vulnerability for you, Mr. Governor. So we're just trying to offer you the opportunity. This thing's following your family's recent purchase of a $9 million mansion in Marin County, and they're asked to account for the gap. We want transparency. It's visibly irritating you, Newsom. You are snapping at the journalist. You're accusing the media of focusing on sensationalist garbage when you are the one who's shady with your taxes. You're like, instead of the state's legislative achievements, why you're focusing on the sensationalist Trump derangement syndrome garbage. At the center of the controversy is, listen, there is a law that Newsom himself has signed, which requires gubernatorial candidates in California to release their 5 most recent tax returns in order to appear on the ballot. The governor has complied during his recent re-election campaign, though his team has repeatedly stonewalled subsequent requests from independent watchdogs to review his recent filings. Critics have been quick to point out the hypocrisy of the governor's angry reaction, noting that he spent years aggressively attacking political opponents for hiding their financial records from the American public. He's no better. He is no better. He proceeds to be no better. He will be provably no better, and that's exactly why he's perfect for the Democrats' nominee in 2028. You need somebody who's not clean. You need somebody who maybe has raped a child. You need somebody who is willing to go the furthest lengths. You need someone who's ready to fucking hire illegal immigrants. You need somebody who's ready to fucking kill children with a bomb strike. You need, for the president of the United States, you need some idea ideally, here's your ideal candidate. Number one, married, but sexually deviant in some way, meaning that you can get them on an island with a 14-year-old, you can get them cheating with a secretary, anything like that. It can be a 22-year-old secretary, it can be a 12-year-old secretary. That might even be better because the intelligence agency is going to go, you are going to listen because we have the worst thing on you. That's why Trump became president. Don't doubt it for a second. That's exactly why Biden became president. That's exactly why Obama became president. That's exactly why Bush became president. All of these people have verifiable proof against them that they have ties to sexual predators. You can prove it. It's provable. You can follow the money. You can follow the paper trail. It's truth. It's undeniable. And if you're the type of person to be like, well, don't say that about my politician. I get this with a lot of Obama heads. Because listen, I grew up around Obama heads. They were always like, no, he's not a part of the establishment. No, they're worse than Trump heads for the Republicans. They will live and die for this black man who knows nothing about them. They never knew. They just felt really good during his administration. But when you try to talk about the fact that his administration tried to punish whistleblowers, that his administration toppled Libya, that his administration was responsible for the murder of many children, the continued trafficking of children, and then you say this and they get all, no, don't say anything. The 2011 military intervention in Libya didn't happen. The IRS targeting conservative individuals disproportionately for the tax-exempt status applications, that didn't happen. That's not real. The Obama administration is not even in the slightest bit corrupt. They get mental. And listen, this is the Democrats' variant of the Trump virus. This is like he can do no wrong. Obama is this figure that we all must revere, despite the fact that he was this absolute fucking shill for Wall Street, just like Bush before him. He would listen. People want to get behind, the financial crisis bailouts. That's the Bush administration. Many Americans are going to criticize the fact that the Troubled Asset Relief Program, TARP, and the auto industry bailouts continued. Wall Street bailouts continued. The very financial institutions responsible for the housing collapses were defended and protected by these people. It's fine. It's okay. It's understandable. He's the first black president. You think that he needs the fucking economy collapsing on his watch? Absolutely not. He can't be giving his brothers a bad name like that. I get it. Listen, Obama was a G. He was willing to murder a 10-year-old if that 10-year-old was standing next to a suspected terrorist. And I admire that in a leader, because you know what? I'm brave enough to say that there are some things that are definitely there to not like about Obama, but he was no drama Obama. He could kill an 11-year-old and you would not hear a thing about it. The worst thing that they'd be able to get him on is, he wore a tan suit one time. Guys, this guy is a mass murderer. Obama is a mass murderer. Can we can we be honest about that? Can we admit to ourselves that is a truth? All right, whatever. The non-brave ones, the non-brave people in the audience will be like, no, what are you saying? Are you saying that he's as bad as Trump? I'm not trying to rank anybody in any degree of who's more evil. That's how a child looks at the world, where they're like, no, my guy he might be evil, but he's less evil than your guy. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, you fucking clowns. The people that are still bought into the idea that, my party leads the country so much better. It's not your party. Do you have $1 million, dipshit? Do you have a nice house in, Martha's Vineyard? Are you able to kill your chef just like the Obamas did to that one person who threatened to expose the fact that Michelle Obama's a man? Are you allowed to just kill people with impunity, your servants? No, you're not. You're not a part of the ruling class, so let's get it straight. The ruling class, that's who the Republicans, the Democrats, that's their party. The ruling class, that's their party. Who's the party for the individuals that are on the ground doing the work at they're going to Casey's every day to work to serve pizza to people? Who's your representative? Nobody, because you're not a special interest. You're a cog. You're a cog in a machine. You're, in the words of every faggy fucking Gen Xer whose mind was blown by Pink Floyd, you're another brick in the wall. Shut the fuck up. All right, enough. I understand that song blew so many losers' minds, whatever. To go take LSD again for the first time and get your mind blown again.